turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV, Muswobi.
All right, welcome to another edition of today's program on Face TV. I remain your one and only humble host, Femi Bakare. So today we'll be talking about what DJ Switch said at the Oslo. We're talking about what DJ Switch said at the Oslo podium. I think she's still bitter about what's happened about the EndSARS protest that happened on October. That was last year. So she's still very bitter. And then when she was asked to give some speech about how she felt about the EndSARS protests, she said a lot of things. She really said a lot of things. And part of those things she said was that we'll be rising up to our oppressors, starting from Lai Muhammed. In quotes, she said we'll be standing up to our oppressors, starting from Lai Muhammed. And in the video, she said they denied. Who are they? Talking about the Minister of Culture and Information now, which is Lai Muhammed, that they denied that they sent some armies to go and, carry out their operations at the Lekki toll gate. And DJ Switch rise up. I mean, she became a prominence GD during the EndSARS protest, because personally, me, I really don't know much about her, not until the EndSARS saga. She became important, and a lot of people know her. She gained a lot of recognition due to the fact that she did live video as the shootings were going on. So in the video, she said she likened the Nigerian army to one of this fella's song track, Zombie. Zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie. Zombie no go move unless you tell him to move, zombie. So that is what she linked our Nigerian armies to. That it is only when you tell them to do something at a snap that they do it. If you don't tell them to sit, they won't sit. If you tell them to stand, they will stand. So they are just like, zombie, according to DJ Switch. So she said, these people, they are really afraid of the youth. They are afraid of what we will do in the nearest future. That is why we see that they don't allocate some important, they don't tend to allocate some important part of the economy to the youth, due to the fact that they are scared that we are going to take over. The same this thing they keep saying, that we are the leaders of tomorrow. It keeps circulating within the same leaders of today and the past leaders. I remember President Buhari was once the president. Now he's still the president. It's the same thing with President Olusegun Obasanjo. It keeps, the cycle keeps going like that. I mean, I want us to take a look at what she said in the video. Let us take a look at one or two important factors that is very important for us to hold on to. Let's check it out.
As an artist and a DJ, I listen to music a lot, all the time. And I'm reminded of the legend, the artist, Fela Anikolapo Kuti. He was known for speaking truth to power with his art. And I'm reminded of his 1977 song titled Zombie. Here, Fela likens the Nigerian military to mindless zombies following idiotic orders. It was relevant then, it is relevant today, and it most likely will be relevant tomorrow, in the future. The same future that they say is in the hands of the leaders of tomorrow. But what we have tomorrow are recycled leaders of today who have failed to provide an enabling environment for young leaders to thrive and contribute No, but they chose instead to kill us all off, one by one. This might sound outrageous to you, and you might wonder why. And I'll tell you. Our leaders are afraid. It's as simple as that. They're afraid of a thinking, an innovative, a collaborative, and a working Nigeria. They're afraid of every young Nigerian who, against all odds, have made it for themselves. They are afraid of a me, the coconut head generation, as we like to call ourselves. We're hard-headed, we're not easily deceived by propaganda, and we stand up to our oppressors. Starting with the Nigerian Minister of Information, Lai Muhammed. And yes, you heard me right. The Nigerian Minister of Information, our very own spin doctor. Yeah, his first name is Lai. It's inevitable, right? The pun is begging me. Lai called the shooting a fabrication of a massacre without bodies. He said I was a purveyor of fake news with the intent of tarnishing the nation's image, that I am a terrorist, amongst other things. The Nigerian army called the shooting fake and that I had made the whole thing up with a green screen. Yes, I have plans of heading to Hollywood after this speech.
All right, that was that. We can see what she said at the Oslo Freedom Forum. So, she said in her speech, I think this is not just a generation of the weak whereby they tell us something who can line sick and we just take it like that. No, this is a coconut head generation. You know, you can't, you know, what you did to our parents in the past, it can't happen in this generation. I mean, this is what they call Sorosoke generation. So in that video we can learn one or two things, and then after the end SARS protest saga, she has been on exile. She hasn't had the opportunity to come back to Nigeria, all because all this has to die down. I think Fela in his song, if you listen to that Zombie, Fela, as we know, is a human rights activist. It's not just a singer, not just a musician, not just Afro, whatever you call it. So it's the same thing to this DJ Switch is trying to, you know, trending. And as it is, most of us these days, especially most of our Niger artists, most of them, they are scared of saying the truth. Burna Boy too said it. I don't want that. I don't want, you know, still have a lot of achievements to achieve, but you don't want to fight just to win the fight. And it's somehow, the more we keep, you know, keep silent about some certain things we should talk about, it's the more these people keep, you know, they keep pushing us to the wall. NSAS protests opened our eyes to a lot of things. It's not just about the NSAS, you know, whatever. We are fighting for good governance. You know, we need good roads. We need good health sector. We need good governance. We need, you know, to stop corruption in all sectors of the government activities. But for how long when are we going to achieve all this? If me and you don't come out to, you know, speak against all this, we need to kick it out. The corruption is getting too much in this country. Fela has said it. Fela is a legend. When he was alive, he was a living legend. And now that he's gone, I've never seen somebody that has ever come on stage to pick up the mic from where Fela dropped it. All this, you know, is something we need to fight against. Ever since DJ Switch left the country, I've ever seen nobody to, you know, to just fight for a situation whereby she will have to, it's not just easy for her to just come back into the country like that. The country is messed up. A lot of things, a lot of bad activities happening here and there. Issue of kidnapping, bombing here and there. Boko Haram's insurgency. So if we must really tackle our oppressors, we need to start from somewhere, according to Jide Switch. And she said we need to start from the Minister of Culture and Information, Lai Muhammed. That's what she said. Not just the Minister of Information and Culture alone. There are a lot of people we need to hold responsible for what is going on in the country presently. All right, so we have come to the end of today's program. It is weekend already, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So go out, have fun, drink, but you must know your limits. All right, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Face TV, also on Instagram, Face TV. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn